Hey, welcome in again to another edition of Tyler's Take, the Lions Lounge edition. I'm excited, man, of this whole season. I mean, this is an amazing season so far. It's an awesome off-season, start to the off-season. I've agreed with every move. I've loved the draft. There's some free agency signings and some releasing that were just kind of weird. There's some extensions. So this week was just a full week. So I'd like to just, first off, say thank you for stopping by again, watching my content, supporting my content. It's been a blast so far. I've met some amazing people along the way, and I am so thankful for everything that I'm able to do. Just reaching out and talking with everybody via Twitter, mostly via Twitter, but you guys supporting my YouTube channel, jumping on our podcast, listening to that. So if you are watching on YouTube today, please look down below, grab that bell, hit it, and then that way next time we start up another video, you'll get the notifications and you won't miss any of the content that we put out here. So please do that. Please also, since you're hitting that bell, hit the subscribe button right next to it. That will allow us to, again, be able to bring you more content. And share this. Share this with all your friends, your Lions fans, people that you know, your friends, families, loved ones, all the above. So again, if there's any topics that you'd like us to hit on, any questions you may have for us, you can do all of that in the comments below. I will also put down our Twitter handles in the description of this video, in every video moving forward. You could follow me on Twitter at Tyler Roke. That's my Tyler's Take Twitter handle. But you can also follow us on the Lions Lounge podcast or the Lions Lounge 1 Twitter handle for the Lions Lounge podcast. So again, if you're following on Twitter, thank you very much. Like, subscribe, comment, all of that fun stuff. Share for the most important part, because we need to get that content out to your other fellow Lions fans. If you're watching or listening to us on the podcast, thank you for joining along. You can find us on the Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Anchor Podcast, Anchor.fm, Spotify podcasts, all of those. Just search the Lions Lounge podcast and you can join along with us. We will be streaming these across the YouTube channel. We will try to jump on live as much as we can. We will definitely be conversing via Twitter all day, every day, whether it's myself through the Lions Lounge podcast Twitter handle. Sam Jordan, Jack Jordan, those two will also be conversing as well. So we look forward to be able to bring you as much content as we can and converse with you via Twitter with our Lions fans and the fellow the camaraderie that we have come to know with the One Pride family or One Pride group. So, yeah, let me just do a quick episode here. It won't be very long. I just wanted to jump on and say thank you again, and to just hopefully allow us to grow these channels, both on the podcast platforms, the YouTube platforms, and obviously our Twitter handles as well. So if there's anything that you would like us to specifically hit on, please do DM us. Let us know. If you'd like to be on our show, I'd love to get you on here. I don't know if I can get you on live, but definitely we can do a pre-record and get on here. We love being able to do that as well. We're slightly getting into the Instagram feel with this, but we need to grow these other platforms first, try to get our fan base going. And, you know, I don't necessarily want a fan base for us. I want a fan base for the Lions, and that's what's fun about this, is that we can do that. There's so many out there. We can do a cross-functional teams, all of that stuff. So it'll be a lot of fun. But anyways, let's get to this week. This week has been amazing. This week has had, or over the last 7 to 10 days, we've had the draft, we've had free agency signings, we've had retirements, we've had waiver moves, we've had more free agency signings, we've had extensions, we've had free agency in the undrafted realm. I mean, it's been crazy. It's been crazy. And we got the news that the rookie minicamp will be starting next Friday, May 14th for the Lions. I think it's the 14th through the 17th. So there'll be some coverage there as well, which will be fun to go over that. And next Monday, or this coming Monday, on the whatever day it is, I think it's the 10th. So Sam and Jack and I are going to jump on and talk about our thoughts on the draft. So I don't want to spoil any of that, but I was just amazed with the draft. I have to pull my excitement back. My excitement is going nuts, but I want to pull it back because I know that this year is a retool, rebuild, function, whatever you want to call it. I mean, we know it's a rebuild. I mean, look at the roster moves that we've made already. Obviously, the whole coaching staff has been dismantled and reconfigured into this new mentality, this player-coach relationship, this owner who wants to be involved, this former player for the Lions, advisory board. I mean, it's brilliant. It's awesome. It's a lot of fun. This is really cool, and I'm just interested to see how this goes and how far they can take this. I mean, they may not be successful right away. I know that. But the cool thing is they may. It just depends on who buys in and how quickly they buy in and what players can stay available. Obviously we know injuries take toll. We know sickness now can get in the way of that. I mean, it's just outside of all those things, this is going to be a fun, competitive season, I believe, out of our Lions. I think once we get into minicamp and understanding what other free agents, make their way through Detroit and, eventually sign, we've got a couple open spots there as well, still on our roster to get to the 90-man roster. But, on minicamp, we can discuss a few things. We're getting closer to knowing or understanding kind of what defense we're going to be running, what kind of offenses we're going to be running. The confidence level of Jared Goff, we can comment on that as well. So like I said, I wanted to come forward to you as the host of both of these shows, the Lions Lounge podcast and Tyler's Take, to show you our excitement. Sam and Jack have been really helpful along this way, and I want to keep bringing them along, and so I'm going to call them hosts as well to both of our platforms here. But they were able to join the draft on the first day, the first round there. So that was really cool to be able to bring that. If you haven't checked those out, if we're watching YouTube again, check those out. We've got those those other videos on YouTube. So that's really cool. Check those channels out. I will put a card right here. And, that way you can at least see that. And if you're on the podcast, go ahead and look up Tyler's Take on YouTube and follow those videos along as well if you can. But again, a big shout out to you guys for giving us the comments and the drive to want to do this all the time. And, again, I'm going to put some videos somewhere in this so you can see some of my previous videos. Check out over here, subscribe to my face over here, and we will continue to bring you the best up-to-date content that we can. And again, join on Twitter. We converse with everybody daily, throughout the day, for sure. And it's a lot of fun. So at Tyler Roke, at Jordan Sam 99, at J Jordan 2015, at the Lions Lounge 1. Follow us all and converse with us, man. And women. We are just looking forward to everybody's thoughts on the season, everybody's thoughts on the coaching staff, everybody's thoughts on the roster moves, and what's next. That's the fun part. So if you can, join us along the way. If you can't, I get that too. But we just thank you for everything you do. So I am out. Peace.